Dame 5s. Man, these are amazing. Hey, what's good guys? It's your boy Dizo, and today we're going to do a real review on the Dame 5s. If you haven't watched my channel yet, when we talk about real review, we're not saying everybody else that makes a review is fake, but instead, real review means I'm a real consumer. I buy all my shoes with my own money. This is based off my own honest experience with the shoe, how I feel about them with regards to how they perform, and what my honest feedback is about the shoe. The 2s were amazing. The 3s, I don't really know how to feel about them because they just don't fit my foot right. As you can see in the top level, I have 3 colorways currently. I used to have 4. I gave the 4th one to my brother-in-law, but for the longest time, I've really loved how the 2s and the 4s felt. And now the 5s are here. I could definitely say that the 5 isn't just an upgrade to the 2, 3s, and 4s, but rather a culmination or an evolution from the 2, 3, and the 4. That is how I honestly feel about the shoe. And now to the performance portion. Starting off with the traction of the shoe, they're referring to this as a light gum colorway, but when you see it in person, it's actually looking like it's light pinkish / gum colorway. The outsole traction pattern is a herringbone all the way, no BS, no storytelling, no extra design, just straight up herringbone all the way, top to bottom. How did this perform? The traction was excellent. When I say excellent, I just don't throw that word out easily, and I say it's excellent because I've tried it in multiple courts. Except for outdoors. I've played in the dustiest court I've ever played in ever since I've been here in the US, and this one held up to the point where my opponent was asking me, what did you put on this shoe and why is my shoe gripping? And I'm gonna have to apologize ahead of time because I'm gonna be mentioning a different shoe, and it was the Kyrie 5 Iket colorway. Although the ridges on those or the traction pattern on those ones are thinner than the Black Magic colorway, Kyrie 5 Ikets was slipping on that court. When I was using the Dame 5s, the Dame 5s were still killing it. So that's how good the traction on the Dame 5 is. I don't know about the upcoming colorways, since I've seen some designs that are colored and sometimes paint or whatever they put to make that color sometimes interfere with the rubber compound. You take that as it is, but just based off an experience, sometimes that shit just happens. But for this solid colorway, this one was perfect. On to the midsole and cushion of the shoe. In my experience, the best one before was the 4s because how low to the ground you are and how it still gives you that impact protection. After being able to test out the 5s, I firmly believe the 5s has the best bounce setup right now because although it looks really bulky, where you sit is still the same level as you were with the Dame 4s. So that same impact protection and that same court feel is still present in this shoe. Not only that, I know for most of you guys who've seen the shoe in pictures, is heavily distracted with this rubber panel right here. I will tell you right now, when you play, you guys won't even know that it's there. Same as in the medial side where you have your arch. This part in the inside of the shoe is actually heavily padded, and I'll get through that when we talk about the upper. After you play with the shoe, you guys won't even feel this part anymore. In my own honest opinion, the outsole and midsole of this shoe works to perfection. And the reason why I say that is because the midsole on these ones and how it works is that your speed and quickness is not affected. Bounce is not like Boost where it's mushy and has a delayed reaction time. Well, in this shoe, there is no delay in reaction time. And while it's doing that, it also provides you with a good ass traction. And while doing that, it's protecting your knees and your ankles because of its impact protection. So to me, both the outsole and the midsole works really, really well together. I cannot say that for most shoes. Now for the Dame line, they always change the uppers. Different colorways, different uppers. Today, the one I'm reviewing is the synthetic leather upper. Cannot speak for any of the uppers that the other colorways have, because I do not have them. But for this one, I'll tell you guys all about it. So this is not genuine leather. This is synthetic leather. For a synthetic leather upper, this one really feels like a top tier synthetic leather. If you guys have seen my material overview of the shoe, where the link is down below, you guys would know that inside of the shoe, there are quilted cushion. Which areas are covered, you ask? It's everything from the stitched portion right here, all the way to the back of the shoe. Now mind you, this particular shoe is the wrong size for me. This was an 8.5, and I will tell you right now, all of my Dames, they're all 8.5s except for the Dame 3s, because I had to try out the 8.5 and the 9 because like I said, they weren't fitting me right. But the ones that did, which was the 2s and the 4s, both of them had a snug fit on me in an 8.5, but with an 8.5 on this, I had that 1/2 inch allowance tip of my toe to the tip of the shoe's toe box. So the right size for me in the Dame 5s should have been a size 8. I don't know what Adidas was doing, but hey, I will tell you right now, like I said, this was an 8.5. This was already longer for my size of the foot, but despite that, the shoe's lockdown and support was still there. Like, I was mind fucked like for a second, because I normally slip back and forth in a shoe where I have an allowance no matter what I do with it. But what I did with this shoe was that I double socked. One was non-cushion and the other one was cushioned socks. It worked great, man. Like, I'm not slipping at all. And because of those quilted cushions, we're still locking down my foot like nobody else's business. I could also attribute that to the tongue, where it's not a booty type construction, so you can customize it the way you really want. When the shoe came, it didn't come laced in this last lace hole in the topmost part. I had to do it just to secure that lockdown. But like I said, the lockdown and support on this shoe was very, 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 very good, and I have no complaints despite this being a 1/2 size bigger than what I normally would be comfortable with. Overall experience with the shoe is that I will have this shoe in my gym bag ready all the time till another shoe comes out that is better than this one. If these were to come out in 2018, this would have been my shoe of the year and not the Kyrie 5s. Just putting it out there that I would pick these over the Kyrie 5s. First of all, it's cheaper. Second, the upper is not stiff like the Kyrie 5s. Third, there is no break-in period for the upper. Fourth, at least with this colorway, there is no break-in period for the traction. Some of the Kyrie 5s need break-in period for their traction. For this colorway and the Dame 5s, I didn't need any break-in period. Fifth, traction, midsole, cushion, upper, lockdown, support, they all work together, bro. Like, this is it. I believe I've never had such high praises for a shoe until this shoe right here. That said, I'm only referring to shoes that I made videos of, not shoes that I've never made videos of. As it stands right now, like I said, this shoe will be in my gym bag for backup. For me, when I'll be testing other shoes in the future, this will be in there just so when those shoes suck, I know my go-to shoe is right in my bag. This shoe, I've already tested. I've played in the league with this. No issues, no problems. If you guys are looking for shoes to buy when this come out, make sure to go grab it. That's my conclusion for the Dame 5s. If you guys want to stick around, check out some of the clips from the league that I was talking about. Stay tuned for it. And thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for your support. I appreciate it a lot. And I will see you guys soon. Peace out.